Right, just give me a second. I need to move a few things in the other screen. We don't have any issues later when we... Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go play Vampire. Thanks for the stream, Shino. It was great to see you again. Oh, thank you so much, Alpha, for being here today. I really, really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy Vampire. The Reassurance Bucket. Okay, let's go to the Reassurance Bucket and see what that is. Which part of the joke? That would have been so nice, though.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Can I just leave with the bucket? I can? Oh, I'm just gonna carry the bucket then. This is the man who've always wanted to build a small shack.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
Office decorations.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Get well someday? At one point in the future, get well. I can't. Oh. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece. Step-niece? I'm gonna go with step-niece.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Wow. What are you doing, step-niece?
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Oh. 3 new and easy trophies. I can't believe it's that simple. Infinite hole, free trophies, collectibles. Oh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yes.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
You're not gonna give me more? Oh, come on. That is just rude. Jump circle, this 5, this map. Free trophy. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Merch. Settings world champion. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. We already have it. Office decorations. Epilogue. We've seen the epilogue. Collectibles. Infinite hole. You're here. Read the mug that is on the bench in the jump circle. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna go back, dude. I want to see. No jumps remaining player tiers. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Exit? Oh, but I don't want to exit, though. We're not going to exit yet. We're not done. Collectibles. I want to see the collectibles. Can you find them? Can you find them? Can you find them? Okay. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Oh my god, that is so creepy. That's so good.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Hey, I have my bucket. I'm happy. Let's check out the trophies. Get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your new trophy. No more steps. It just works. Get yours now.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the trophy will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Just give me a second. Right. Test trophy locked.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I did, Kato. Without spoiling it, like, how are you liking it? The trophy's a lie? It is. I got lied to. It's okay though. I would normally feel bad about this, but I have my bucket, so I don't feel bad. I feel reassured, actually.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Concrete contemplations. Plain reinforced, pre-stressed, pre-cast, lightweight bag of cement of C-Smart polymer. Okay. The holy moly. How deep can we dig? Timeline infinity. hole-like infinity, falling, distant past, distant space-time, opening rim, surrounding area, depth, infinite. Hole, depth, space, more hole, infinity, falling, science, more. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
You're loving it? Nice. I'm enjoying it too. I have some issues with the villains though, but other than that, like I'm having a really good time with it. I'm excited to see like the next episodes. I've been watching Stranger Things season 4 as well. It's really, really good. Oh, we jump.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
What about if I just keep falling for a while?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You know these cigarette butts.
Things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
What if I don't?
I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Can I just like not do it for a while? He's gonna get angry? Nah.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there, goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't
it was
help but
shorter.
feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Wait.
Oh, okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something.
Is the elevator all over again?
And we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
An aggressive divot.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button not working?
It's not, no!
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again. Still nothing? Well,
I can't get out!
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
Alright, it's fine. I got my bucket. I'm good. He's really gone! I'm really stuck here! No way! Okay, that's hilarious. Oh. Change your perspective. What's happening? Your perception? What's happening? Oh yes, that's perfect.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Oh,
I don't
thank
want
you.
to miss a single moment. So
True.
how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Is this for real? It's gonna go down again? Are you kidding? Oh.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Really? What if I go again? What happens then? He's gotta say something, right? Oh, I can't go again. That's clever. They were like, players are gonna go again for sure. Can't have that. I think we were done here, right? We tried every new feature there was. Yeah, this went super odd there. Yeah, that's the exit.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
As long as I can keep my bucket, yes. I've grown attached to it, you see?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here
Sure.
it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Not much
Who
better.
am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted
don't,
more
no.
than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game.
So he's making the
Would it
Ultra
possibly
Deluxe
work?
Edition.
I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Whoa. Yeah, I like this. Gameception. I love this. Begin the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a
The
big building
balloons!
where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
I love
Something
this.
he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
It
call
will
a meeting,
someday.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Again, press the X button.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The bucket!
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Hey, I got the bucket. I'm happy now. It remembered I pressed the button earlier. So, like, I wonder if, like, I do this 5 times, if something happens. Because it says, like, awaiting inputs.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I mean, yes. That's just what happens. The bucket. It's the bucket's fault.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
The bucket is, yeah. The bucket is right, obviously.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I wonder what happens if we go down here with the bucket.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh my god, what?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Wait, the car left. The car moved. This is the plant, the baby, my wife, the broom closet. That's so good, dudes. I love this.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Not this music again. Oh my god. Great, I will, Johnny. Thank you. Right, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quickly, guys. We'll do the Stream Raider battles and then we'll continue this. Won't be too long. Let's just do the battle first.